Yo, it is your boy, Adam Coe. It is September 1st. It's the first of the month. Wake up. It's the first of the month. Tuesday. The Giants are 17-19, and they are a half game back of the wild card. We're right in this thing, baby. Right in this thing. I was going to make a video yesterday going over the trade deadline and talk about the Giants' moves, but there wasn't any moves. We had one small trade for cash considerations after everything happened. It was a guy that got designated for assignment the day before, and they must have really wanted this guy because they hopped right on it. Anthony Banda, who I will talk about in a second. So pretty quiet trade deadline. The Padres were huge buyers. We saw that with getting Mike Clevenger. They got Austin Nola, Mitch Moreland, Trevor Rosenthal. They got a couple other bullpen pieces from the Mariners. So I mean, they were busy. They want this. They haven't been in this situation in a while, and I don't blame them. They got Fernando Tatis, who's playing out of his mind. Manny Machado's finally playing like Manny Machado. Hosmer's finally earning his contract. Trent Grisham's playing great. Their staff's doing awesome. So they just need a couple bullpen pieces, and they got it. And they got an ace. So they're going for it. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Sometimes when you put too many new pieces together at the trade deadline, it turns into a messy situation, and they usually doesn't pan out. They got two new catchers. I didn't even mention that. Yeah, two new catchers. Jason Castro. I talked about Nola as well. So that could be great for him, and that could also hurt him. Two new catchers is a big switch. I know Hedges was one of the best framers who they traded to the Indians in the Clevenger trade. He was one of the best framers and blockers and great arm, but he wasn't hitting. So they wanted an upgrade, and they did. They got what they wanted. So hats off to them. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. We didn't make any moves. I'm fine with it. A lot of Giants fans are really hating it. I think a lot of Giants fans just like to see trades. I do too. I'm the first one to say it. But at the same time, we're not going to trade just to trade. I think they looked over their options. They had guys probably they had a lot of teams asking about Kevin Gausman. I know that for sure. Watson, I'm sure people called on Watson. But why trade those guys when you're just going to get a low-end prospect when you're still in this thing? Like I said, you're a half game back in the wild card. It's a short season. Anything could happen. Keep your guys. See what happens. I know Gausman loves. You talked about how much he loves San Francisco and the clubhouse right now. And you got to respect that. You can't trade a guy after he says some things like that. He's pitching well for him. He's looking for a place that he could settle down in and build his career in his prime. So I applaud Farhan and Scott Harris. They didn't make any moves. They just stayed how they were. They're kind of in the middle. They didn't know if they were buyers or sellers. If you don't know, just don't do anything. And they didn't. So not bad. Last time we talked, it was Sunday morning, and they had a great game. Johnny Cueto pitched awesome. Didn't get the win. Tony Watson got the win there, actually. He came in and got the last out in the 7th inning, and he didn't even get an out pitching. He picked off a guy and got the win. So he had 4 pitches. I think it was like a 2-2 count, and then he picks off the runner at first and gets the win. Dickerson, home run early, deep, shot to right field, off balance, one-hand swing. Love to see it. That's the power we know he has. Can't get rid of Dickerson. Keep him in the lineup. I like him in the 2 spot. He works counts, and he finds barrel a lot. So hopefully he gets hot like he did last year. That'd be awesome. Longo had 2 RBIs. He had 2 RBIs. And like I said, bullpen did well. Coonrod, first save. Great to see it. Hopefully many more to come. So, that's it for Sunday. Then yesterday was the trade deadline. We had a day off, and I just watched the trade deadline go down. Nothing happened. Oh, well. So here we are today. I'll talk real quick about Anthony Banda, a guy that we got from the Rays. His ERA is a little inflated. I know it's really high. Everybody saw the ERA like in the 10s, I think, and they saw, what are we doing here? It's another low-risk pickup. It's a low-risk pickup. You get a guy like this with a live arm. He was in the past, he was a top 100 prospect. He was like 10 in the Rays organization at one point. Live arm, lefty, another lefty for our bullpen. He can start though. He's a starter and a reliever. He's had a few starts in the major leagues. His ERA is in the 5s in his career, but he's had some success. He had Tommy John in 2018. or 2019, one of those, and that kind of backtracked him. He's only 27, so he's got plenty of time to grow. I think he's going to be better out of the bullpen. Like I said, he's hit 97 before. He used to sit at 97. Now he's more like 92, 93. Maybe you put him in the bullpen and he goes back to 97. So never know. This could be a guy like Wandy Peralta who has a live arm. We're just trying to figure him out. So low risk. We got him for cash considerations. I mean, he on August 30th, he threw 1 inning against the Marlins, gave up 5 runs. So that ERA is kind of inflated, like I said. So, oh well, we'll see what happens. See what happens with him. Another move today that I saw right before we started was Daniel Robertson, a guy that we got last week. I think he picked him up. He was playing some outfield at the alternate side. I know he plays a lot of infield positions, but he also was playing some outfield. And that's awesome. That's what we need right now. We had some good news from Austin Slater. He's very close to coming back. Some great news from Reyes Morante. He's throwing a bullpen. Great news about Drew Smiley. He's coming back soon. Jeff Smarts is throwing a little bit, but I mean, we don't really need him. We don't even want him to pitch right now. A lot of good news about the injury. So Austin Slater, we really need him. But for the meantime, Daniel Robertson might be in the left field or right field one of these games coming forward. Maybe tomorrow in Colorado. Today he's not in the lineup, but he might get a pinch hit. I don't know if he's traveling or not. So Joey Rickard, something happened to his arm inflammation. He is done for the year. I don't think he got a hit as a Giant this year. Tough to see, but they gave him a shot. So they gave him a shot. Today we have Kevin Gausman against Jon Gray. Hard throwers in Colorado. It's going to be a lively. The ball's going to fly out there tonight. I already know it. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Hopefully not on our side. I think we're going to hit Jon Gray really well. That's my prediction. I think we can get close to 10 runs tonight. I know it's a lot of runs. I'd be happy with 5 or 6 and give Gausman that many runs to play with, so he can just throw strikes we know he can, and just throw that dirty splitter, that late diving Tim Lincecum splitter changeup thing that he has. So I mean, I know Belt has great numbers. I know Dickerson can hit that right-hander. So I'm thinking Brandon Belt might be the player of the game tonight. He's been hot. Stay hot, Brandon Belt. And I also think tonight is the night that Joey Bart gets his first home run. He's been struggling like no other. Really tough to watch his at-bats. But, I mean, all Giants fans are rooting for him right now. He has all San Francisco behind him right now. And I think the pressure is kind of going down. Although his average is going down, I think he's starting to get, he's realizing, okay, they're going to throw me inside. They're going to throw me 2 strikes. They're going to throw me curveballs. Let's adjust. I know he's been watching a lot of film. I know he's stressing a little bit, but I think tonight's the night he runs into one in Colorado. That's all I got for today. Real quick video. Hopefully we could start this series off all right. I know it's a 2-game series. If we could sweep it, awesome. One out of 2 would be awesome as well, just as long as we get one. Colorado's right in front of us by half a game. You win tonight, you're above them. So that'd be awesome. They're kind of struggling a little bit. Their lineup was started off so hot. Charlie Blackmon was like batting close to 500, and then all of a sudden he came down to earth. Nolan Arenado's not hitting like he has been in the past. Trevor Story, I mean, they have a great lineup. They really do have a great lineup, but they are not hitting the way they're used to, and their rotation has been really, really bad as well. So, I mean, we'll take advantage of it best we can. Kevin Gausman, get us going tonight. Let's get a good outing. Let's give him some run support, and let's get that win. That's all I got. Like I said, I had my fantasy football draft last night with my brothers. It was awesome. I think I did really well. I had the 3rd pick. It's a 2-quarterback league, only 8 people. I have 9 brothers, and 8 of us play. So we have an 8-team league. I got the 3rd pick. I picked Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and McCaffrey went 1-2. Got to pick Mahomes there, especially in a 2-quarterback league. I know it's a little different than the regular standard leagues, but I picked Mahomes. I got Kelsey on the wraparound on the next round. I got guys like Joe Mixon, Josh Jacobs. Who else did I get? Kenny Golladay in like the 4th round. I picked Leonard Fournette in like the teens. It was like 13th round. I know he doesn't have a team, but if he does get a team like the Patriots or some other team that doesn't, like the Dolphins that need a 1 running back, you never know. So I thought I did really well. I got the best grade on Yahoo, A- grade. I don't know what that means, but it's something. Wasn't really prepared for the draft. I'll do some fantasy football talk as well once in a while, but for right now, I'm all baseball. until we hit the football season. Then I'll start talking a little bit of Niners as well. But for right now, all baseball. So get that out of the way. I have another draft this next Sunday as well, so I'll talk about that fantasy draft as well. All right, that's all I got. Have a great Tuesday. I will see you all tomorrow, Wednesday. Go Giants.